ice mountain that fell
Yes.
off of Greenland today?
Yeah.
Any details of that?
No, what happened? I don't know really much more than that, but yes, there was a chunk of ice that fell off in Greenland today. As I learned about it this afternoon, I was getting ready to send out some addresses to people who were coming here tonight, and I saw this and I said, oh,
This is massive.
Isn't this, yeah.
It's massive.
And so, I mean, it's, you know, it's what's happening to our ice. It's the size of multiple states. I think the equivalent of 4 states is what fell off today.
Really?
4 states, yeah.
What did it fall off onto or into?
Well, the ocean.
The ocean?
It's a
Yeah.
tipping point.
Yeah, yeah. So it's the kind of thing that's happening, and at the same time, the other thing that I think people need to understand, and I'll just do a quick little spiel on this, is that, you know, that climate change means things like that. But it also means things like, I just came back from Southwest Michigan and was in this little town where they had 4 series power outages. And farmers who use greenhouses lost all of their produce for the entire season because they couldn't cool them. So, I mean, that's the kind of thing that it means, is because there are high winds, and the high winds knock over trees and then knocks out the power. It means things like that. It means like the day that I was going down to the Field Museum for the opening of the climate change exhibit, the trains were shut down, and that was the night that we had a tornado in the city of Chicago, which doesn't happen, and Willis Tower was hit twice by lightning in the same moment. And, you know, it means stuff like that, you know, the kinds of storms we're seeing. It means basements being flooded. It means flights being delayed. It means longer cold and flu seasons.
And that's just the beginning.
Yeah, right.
Well,
So
I think this summer, I think that the climate stories in Russia, when you're talking about
600 wildfires,
yeah,
yes.
and they can't. And I just have to interject that I'm Sarah Lovinger. I'm the other Dr. Sarah. I'm a physician. I'm the director of the Chicago chapter of Physicians for Social Responsibility, and I teach a class at Northwestern on climate change and human health. And that's when we think about climate change. I hate to see the polar bears lose their habitat, but what I really want people to take home is that the human suffering is really going to increase. There are already 150,000 people who die, according to the World Health Organization, who die every year as a result of climate change from drought, malnutrition, lack of fresh water, malaria, asthma, heat emergencies. And so people in Russia probably won't starve because it's essentially a first world country, or it's emerging as one. They can come up with enough food, but because they will not be able to export as much grain, there are poorer countries where people will probably not do so well. And so that's...
And they're having major air quality issues right now. Apparently it's the equivalent to smoking two packs of cigarettes a day right now in terms of air quality in Moscow. So we're not, we are inconvenienced. We have power outages. We have, you know, really hot summers in New York and DC. We have heavy rainstorms. The beaches are closed. We are inconvenienced, but not very many Americans die from climate change because we're the wealthiest country in the world. But But the idea is that it's here, it's now, and it's not just the polar ice caps melting, and it's not just chunks of ice falling off Greenland. It has all kinds of very real life impacts that are clear and present now. So we'll go on to see what Colin Niven and his family encountered as they attempted to reduce their environmental impact over the course of a year. So enjoy.